for A&M, I mean, you couldn't have hoped for a better start the way they've gotten out. It's almost a dream start for them. And I think when you look at their schedule too, their remaining opponents, it's almost like they've got, I think at Texas is a long, hard one. The last one that's hard. I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But A&M is just playing really, 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 really good football right now. They're playing really sound football on both sides of the ball. They rushed for 224 yards. Now, 110 of those yards was Marcel Reed. And I will say the loss of Whit Weeks in that matchup as a linebacker right there was probably huge for LSU in terms of keeping him contained. But they could not keep Marcel Reed contained. And Marcel Reed, I mean, they lost the turnover battle. They threw 2 picks, right? They threw 2 picks and they still won by 24 points, if my math is correct. So, like, that's just one of those things where that's just a team of dogs. That A&M defense is dog-like. Like that Mike Elko, he loves his Diet Coke, but he loves his defense even more. And I'm just really shocked by that this was the outcome of this game. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen Death Valley look like that entering a fourth quarter in my entire life. Yeah. My uncle who was at the game said that it almost felt, he's just never felt something like that, right? Like he said he's never seen the stadium like that, Death Valley at night. And I think that goes true to anybody who's watching that game. We know Death Valley at night to be one of the hardest places to play. I think they've only lost there like 17 times since like 2000 something. Yeah, so like they don't really lose in Death Valley at night. That was just really, really impressive for Marcel Reed. He's got to clean up the interceptions if they really are going to be national title contenders, in my opinion. I think they definitely are contenders, but if they want to win it all, he's got to clean up those interceptions because against really good teams, you throw those 2 picks and you probably lose those ball games. Luckily for them, it didn't matter because Marcel Reed was just unstoppable that night against them. Besides his picks, he looked like dynamic. He looked like a potential contender for the Heisman. But overall, that defense just – I don't know if we can say enough things about that defense. I know this LSU offense has been really bad and kind of in a blunder, but that A&M defense after halftime, I mean, I've never seen a team come out of halftime and put belt to tail so bad like I just watched A&M do to LSU. And it's just shocking because it's at LSU, man. I think that was the part that didn't comprehend to a lot of people was the fact that this is what happened at LSU. Like, they didn't just do this in College Station. They did this in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Death Valley at night. They won by 24 points. That is absurd.
Yeah. I think the level of preparation for A&M is what really sets them apart. And Mike Elko said entering halftime, they're losing, right, to Brian Kelly's squad. Elko told his team, you're the better team, and if you don't play better football, you're going to let this one slip away. Well, no slip, no face full of dirt for the Aggies. Now they're off to their best start since 1992. And why I think they play so prepared is how they react when things go wrong. While, yes, there is certainly room for improvement, you mentioned the interceptions, they play like they know everything and that they're ready for everything. The picks, they came on tipped passes. The face of Marcel Reed did not change when those interceptions happened. And if anything, he came out more charged up, ready to score touchdowns after those interceptions. Because despite the numbers on the scoreboard, I don't even know that, because they did score a lot of points, I don't even know that this A&M team has really even hit their groove fully on offense. I think they have another gear that they can reach. And the sequence that was most interesting to me was before the half, because they scored 2 touchdowns to open the game super fast. And then they had a safety, a block punt, and then 2 interceptions going into halftime. So many teams would fold after that or come out flat. A&M came out and just put pedal to the metal. Like it was, you were watching a new team. A&M's defense, so good on third down. Cassius Howell, the defensive end, he's one of the best in the country. Forced LSU to go 2 for 12 on third down. They sacked Nussmeier 5 times and got him pulled from the game with 6 minutes left. For LSU's defense, it's like they forgot Marcel Reed could run. Like you could tell the linebackers weren't keeping tabs on where in the world Reed was going, and he was beep, beep, running all over them. Pass for 202 yards, rush for 108. You mentioned it. 41-yard scramble for a touchdown. That was the one where I went, okay, yeah, they're really just not accounting for this at all. LSU's defense, they didn't plug gaps. They didn't keep eyes on the quarterback, and that's what ended up costing them. For LSU, it was embarrassing enough to get their coach fired.